EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cowboy 80.
They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hill brought in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds Hupp along the out route.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Returnable from the 17. That's a nice job of making things more manageable. As he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hey, smash Rocco. Set go.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Atwell sent in motion here. Quick throw here is complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Seattle.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Get up.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. This is caught. He got the connection to Cobble. Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he finds Tyreek. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 33 yards. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Next to score, Rams 7, Seahawks nothing.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets... It's 1st down, and they'll run. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Go.
Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Set, go.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That's left side, caught by Musgrave. Here comes 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The motion man is Nakua. On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's 3rd and 2. And out of the gun, he'll throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
70 Lions! 70!
RPO and the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
19,
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Come 19! Come 19!
Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he will have the Seahawks' first By a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Got it. Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Back to the air one more time. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy 2nd half to come. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the left side in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Back to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29. On the ground, this is Williams. Not much developing there. Short pickup down to the 47. Hill brought in motion. He'll drop to throw. And he finds Tyreek. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll look to throw. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Nakua hauls it in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. A give, and here comes Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Lions. Go!
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one popped in the air and intercepted. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The extra point from Carty is good, and the Rams will take a 21-7 lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Right back to the air following that pick 6. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
19, let's go. 60 average, 60 average. Check go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he's into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, L.A.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be The final play. Second and a yard. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll go with Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Rams will extend their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a handoff to Cora. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Now it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try the right side with Williams. And he will score. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Puka. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready? Let go. Ready?
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Rams punting unit coming out. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So Kittle comes in motion. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here we go.
2nd and 11. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. of a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.